the chocolates.
What the frick is that?
We got the chocolates.
Don't they do dad jokes?
We got the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Scouts, welcome back to the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Leigh.
I'm Skint.
And I'm Gode.
And that's Mikus over there.
Hello.
Mikus films and chimes in when we need him. Gode, welcome back. So Mikus back to a part chimer. Oh, he was part chime last week as well, actually.
Massive chimer.
Yeah, huge. Yeah. No, used to bowl left arm
Chimer.
leg spin, actually. Skint as a chimerman. Which was quite good. Anyway, Gode, how are you? We've seen some concerned comments, which I'll get to, but you are here, which is good. You haven't quit.
Nah, well, it was close.
What were you doing?
I had 2 weeks in Tasmania coaching a cricket side. We ran second. That's okay. And then last week, the night before school started, so I was on proper dad duties.
That's
yeah.
tools.com.
That is just Bunnings Warehouse, eat your heart out.
Yep, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much that.
That's what Mave's
just
getting ready
you.
for school as well.
Maeve is, she's well ahead.
Can I comment on your chest hair to start this evening's proceedings?
Yeah, what do you got?
Gorgeous.
Okay, thanks.
That's
Fluffy.
That's
Would you
Dennis.
like the, are you happy there or do I need to do
No.
this button up?
I was going to go one down, like Dennis Lilly style.
I think
if you
it's
want.
Dennis Lilly meets Rod Marsh.
There is no shortage of chest hair. I can tell you that.
Tell you what,
No,
we
I'm
could
not sure
probably
about
do
that, but-
a advertisement with the wonderful people at Gillette or something like that. While Skin's got that to work with.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the podcast where you feel like you're catching up with old mates. Gode, you've missed that, but someone wrote it in. People liked it, so I'm kind of rolling with it for a few weeks and see how it goes. You've probably arrived by accident, but definitely stay for a laugh. Now, last week, this was not a laughing matter. I've been running a lot, as you know, around the area that our office is, and which is Brisbane. To narrow it down, West End.
Yep.
And it's a lovely place to go for a run along the river. You can get down to South Bank at the pace that we run. Obviously, for other people, they wouldn't get down there.
They'd get further.
They'd get to Tenerife.
The Gold Coast.
The pace matters.
Oh, just, we're quick runners. Those
distance.
6-minute 20Ks aren't going to run themselves, Skin.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd done a run on, I believe this was Wednesday afternoon. And actually, Skin, you came into the office and you went for a run as well. So we were together, which was nice. And and then you went home to see Maeve and work from home. And I had a shower here in the office. But rather than letting my clothes just stay in the office and stink it out, I just was being a great workplace employee, I guess. And tenant colleague, yep. And I just left them outside because I was like, I don't want that sweaty, sticky stuff in the office. So I'll just leave it outside and pick it up at the end of the day. And you know how I'm sort of notoriously late to things? Sometimes, Gode. I don't think I've seen a better example of just where my lateness can hurt than this, where at 5:30 in the afternoon, I went down and found that my clothes weren't there. Actually, Rochelle had gone to Woolworths up the road like just before, and she walked out of the office first and said, "Someone's taken your clothes," which was quite weird because my shoes, probably the most valuable part, were left there. Obviously not the right size. Underwear taken, socks featuring blood due to like feet in strife at the end of the run taken. Shirt, shorts, all taken. They were LSKD shorts, so no real shocks there. They're wonderful people.
They are. No wonder they were taken. Yeah. So you know how at the start you said this is no laughing matter. I found it quite the contrary. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I
to be
thought it
honest
was
with
awesome. Yeah.
you. Yeah.
And is that just because like you shouldn't leave your clothes outside? Or?
Nah, it's just because it was you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that was just more it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I
would've-
don't think you've done much wrong. I have no issue with leaving your clothes
Yeah, I
out there
agree.
and trusting the general public, but it is still hilarious that it happened to you.
Correct.
The staggering thing is that we actually have some like video cameras around, which we mostly use for office cricket, but there is also one out the front. I mean, there's 5 for office cricket, but there's one out the front.
For one, to someone to break into the building and steal all of our belongings, and there's 5 to see Skin catch it cover.
Yeah. But there is one out the front, and Skin went back through the footage and went, yep, here he is. He walks past, scopes it out, comes in, rifles around the clothes, then goes, oh, we'll see if they're still here in a minute. Comes back 10 minutes later and bang, then he's in for the burgle kind of thing. Rochelle opened the door 4 seconds after he left.
Yeah. It was bizarre to watch. He's genuinely like only just made it around the corner and then you're out of the door.
Yeah.
It was wonderful timing.
Like Rochelle walked out the door and said, oh, I thought I just saw something move in the bushes. It was the bloke that stole my clothes.
Not like a currawong or anything like that.
I was like, oh, snake. She's like, no, I think it was a human. I was like, oh, that's weird.
Jesus.
And so he was also wearing a India cricket like shirt, and I'd assume he probably wasn't a player. He was reasonably Caucasian. So
the only reason I reckon that is because like, he wanted to get India pants. You know,
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, but genuinely, I think he might have also helped himself to the India shirt. That would be my theory. When I first saw that on the CCTV, I thought that maybe he got real angry about the Virat Kohli gear from a couple of episodes ago when you were last on Gode.
Yeah, well, your clothes were Virat Stoli then.
So there you go. If you see him like running around, I assume he'd be running. Yeah. We still haven't caught him. So
Barefoot because you didn't take your shoes. I can't believe he left the shoes.
He could be wearing the
Chuck
socks.
him on Marketplace or something at least. Like.
Skin, stop telling people how to steal. What is this podcast?
I mean, if you're gonna steal, like make some money.
Do it properly, you say.
Yeah.
True. All right. Well, Skin, I think you've actually got a bonus Joe Daddy point up for grabs.
I do. Exciting times. Extra Joe Daddy point. I think this could be one of the great pieces of podcasting creativity. It combines sort of the game we played a few weeks ago. What did we do? We tried to sneak in a secret word into the podcast. You had sort of the whole episode to sneak in this extra word. It's a similar sort of style to that, but then mixed with another brilliant segment that we've done before, Riddle in the Middle. Quite a few episodes ago now.
Yeah, I think it lasted one episode.
I think it got the one run. Yeah. And so it's a little bit different in that it's riddle, not in the middle. It's you're getting the riddle now and you've got till the end of the podcast to work it out. So in order for us all to be able to play, Eloise has texted me. Good timing. Go Weeze. Has texted me a riddle.
Excellent. And we've got to the end of the episode to get it. But can you just go, if I get it like soon, can I say it?
Yeah, I reckon let's make some rules. I think you can guess now if you want, but I reckon you
Megan's
can only
already
guess.
Googling it.
It's impressive given I haven't read it yet.
Oh.
But I reckon you can only guess once. That's my thinking.
Okay, you got to
nice.
lock in one. That's a nice rule. Well done, Skin.
All right. Take me out of a window and I leave a grieving wife, but stick me in a door and I can save somebody's life. Well, what am I?
Okay. You've got to the end of the episode, Gode. Don't think about it too much.
Can you read
yet.
that one more time? Sorry.
Yep. Take me out of a window and I leave a grieving wife, but stick me in a door and I can save somebody's life.
Yeah, I'll be figuring that one out today.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't have yet a guess, so I'm just going to move us on to listen to the Chocs.
Wonderful.
Now, I managed to make a meal deal of this jingle last week, much to a lot of the jockeys, well, particularly the people watching on YouTube. They enjoyed it quite a bit, so I'll try and get it right this time.
I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen
To the Chocs.
before you tell him goodbye.
Excellent. Yeah, I just sort of left out the Chocs bit last week, so I was just listening to the...
What did you say? You didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything. It was just listen to and then the song cut. So it was just
Yeah,
silent.
right.
Some of the great podcasts.
I didn't mind it. Anyway, we will head to the Choc line for a couple of voicemails very, very soon. But firstly, a Spotify comment. I've been enjoying the comments left on Spotify. First one is Gode Gone Forever from Peter.
Nearly.
We've addressed that. He's back. Second one from Andrew. Boys, you need to come to the UK in about 18 months to do my sister's wedding. I really should check with her to see if she's okay with it, but fuck it. We can gate crash her wedding. At the end of the day, she's gate crashing my birthday celebration by having it the same weekend. There you go.
Nice.
So someone's taking us up on the wedding offer.
Dispute. I like it.
18 months. Skin, did we ever work out your role for that, for the Chocs wedding business?
Nope. I think we're still looking for one. We threw around some ideas, but nothing's great. I can serve beverages and yell at people.
What about an usher?
What do
It's
they
not
do?
a job.
And I was
At a
like,
wedding.
yeah. That's that you meant that, Usher, didn't you?
Yeah, then you let it burn.
Yes.
On the count of three, name your favourite Usher song, Skin. 1, 2, 3.
Burn.
Yeah. Sorry, that was skin. You said skin.
I don't
It wasn't
know
actually a
any
game.
other
It was
ones.
just a question of
Confessions.
Skin.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, these are my confessions
Yeah. I think Weird Al Yankovic did some excellent parodies
of Usher
of
songs.
Confessions. No, of
Just
Confessions
that
in
one.
particular. Because there's Confessions Part 1 and 2 by
There
Usher,
is, yeah.
and then Part 3 by Weird Al Yankovic.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, right.
How good was Weird Al Yankovic? Anyway, also an email from Grace. This is on the website. You can leave an email or a voice message. WeGotTheChocolates.com.au. Just need to ask the other Choc listeners, is anyone else out there nearly losing it anytime they hear Simply the Best when out and about and accidentally singing na 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 internet?
I think we brought this up a couple of weeks ago that we can't listen to a few of our jingles without adding our jingles
you've
to
got
them.
the pressure taking on Gode is your one.
And there was another Queen one we did as well. What was that one?
Another one. Is this mustard dust?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you know it's a good jingle when you can't remember the original lyrics.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, we think all these artists are now just doing versions of our jingle,
That's
basically. I'm not sure Grace, how people will answer you. I can give out your email address if you want. I guess they can send you an email.
They could get in the comments section on Spotify and YouTube.
That's right, and just speak directly to Grace if you also sing Nana Nana Internet when Simply the Best comes on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got a couple of listen to the Chocs from the actual Choc line. So here we go. Firstly, from Jed.
Hey team, just listened to the latest podcast. I gave you the Uncle Cracker treatment on Spotify. Idea for Google Feud, multi choice, inspired, brilliant idea. But instead of making up the answers, just use the actual answers from Google Feud. And then get them to pick whichever one's the actual top. Anyway, now you do one, Skid.
Skid?
Yep.
Just another Google Feud message.
Great.
There's 400 of them to get through that genuinely. There is so many Google Feud related emails or messages or voice notes and Sporting Icks that Gode's about to go on to. I've never seen more replies in my life. So thank you for that,
Are they
Jed.
trying to fix it, are they?
Oh, everyone's trying to fix it. Yeah. But I think it's really fixed. Like we only needed to listen to one suggestion and everyone's kind of saying the same thing. But we are listening to all 500 because that's what we do.
Well, you can play it next week. There you go. But I'm here.
I thought you were going to say you weren't here. That's why we could play it.
It's amazing that we got no clues for like years and years. The game just sucked. And then all of a sudden, everyone has the solution.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, I think it's because we spoke about it last week. I sort of blazed the trail and stepped us
Did
into
everyone
the multiple choice.
say it sucked? Or was it just me who said it sucked?
No,
and then
everyone-
everyone jumped on my back.
I think you said it sucked, and then everyone kind of was just like, yeah, he's probably right.
Yeah, nice.
And then
Perfect.
I tried a different format out of it, and everyone saw that there was potential.
Okay.
And then went, well, you haven't nailed it, Leigh. Good try, but here's actually how you do it. So
Yeah,
now
right.
we'll do it next week with you.
Okay.
And also from Jack.
Boys, how are we? I've got a joke that'll probably get Dave going.
Great.
Wonderful.
What does a puppy and a short-sighted gynecologist have in common?
Yep.
A wet nose.
Classic.
Enjoy, fellas.
Have I heard that?
I don't know.
You've heard that,
I've heard
obviously.
it. Yeah.
Dave loved it.
Dave would have loved it, that's for
Do
sure.
you like that one, Disc?
Bloody loved it, mate. That was Dave over there.
That was dope.
Dave the Brit, that's him. Good. All right, thank you very much for that.
That's like a monstrosity.
What, that accent? The biggest
what was that?
I'm not sure. Who was
With the
it?
fisherman's friend in my mouth.
Yeah,
that
no.
was the thing.
Nice fella, fisherman's friend.
Gode, can I throw to you? You've done more preparation, I must say, for this episode than any in the history of We Got the Chocolates.
I'll tell you what, I've even done prep as I've tested the game that I've brought to you today on my work colleagues today instead of doing work. That's pretty good, eh?
That's very good. I mean, for us, not so much for the actual business.
We're making plenty, don't worry about it. Sporting Icks, like we've done Icks on the podcast like a while ago when Yana was on. They were more like male and female sort of Icks. Though.
Yes, I see
Sort
what
of red
you're
flaggy sort of stuff. And,
Yeah.
women hate men, essentially, is what I've sort of narrowed that down to. That's fair, isn't it?
Some men when they do stupid things.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. Most of the time, I think we were probably in the wrong, but that's all right. We
Yeah,
can come back to that.
I agree. But anyway, so I thought I'd try and like tailor that into like a sort of sporting landscape. And we're all
love
big
that.
sports guys here as well. And I've been away on a couple of little sporting things the last couple of weeks. And so I thought I'd bring it to you. All right.
Very happy.
Do you want to go mine first?
I'd love, yeah. What was yours that you sort of that inspired this segment? I
Inspired
guess?
it. All right. So when giving like throwdowns, I'm talking about in cricket, when giving like throwdowns, like as like a coach or teammate, just helping your teammates out, and you accidentally throw a Yorker, and then someone says, "Well bowled."
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I really like that
It's
because everyone does it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well bowled. So no, it wasn't fucking. Like I meant to hit him in the knee. It's like, you know what I mean? Like I've missed my target by like 5 meters. Like it wasn't well bowled.
It's so funny because people just say that as a reflex.
Yeah.
Now. It's just like,
Oh, yeah, well bowled. No, it wasn't though.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
You like that one?
I like that. Yeah, I can relate. That's good. I must say also, this is the thing that like the Chockies just. I mean, you've got some things that irk you, but it turns out that they have a lot of things.
Yeah,
that irk
a
them,
lot
so.
of the little common ones as well. Rugby league. So I got 2 from rugby league. Goal kickers when they're like 10 meters out directly in front, and they take like 2 minutes to do like these ones.
That's
Just fucking
looking
throw-
at the goalpost, by the way, if you're listening.
Yeah, just like put the ball on the tee, walk back, kick it over, and run back. Like it's pretty straightforward. Like
Surely that's the same in the AFL. Like people kick from the top of the square and go through the whole 40-metre. Like
I can see that's more missable, like with you dropping the ball. Like this thing's on a fucking tee, and like there's not a man on the mark like doing this. Like it's literally like genuinely you could borderline headbutt it over.
Okay.
Some of my funniest videos ever when people have missed those conversions.
It doesn't happen anymore.
No,
not
it
anymore.
doesn't, no.
The one set when a player drops the ball in NRL, like they'll like spill the ball, get up and go one set. Well, you dropped it, you fucking idiot. You're the one making us do the one set. Anyway, and the last one's a work-related one, but it's a gym one, and I reckon you guys will get around this.
Okay.
When you're changing like the plates on like the barbell and they don't quite go on properly or don't quite pull off properly, you sort of like wrestle and like jerk it and the plate as well. Like trying to do that with like new clients at work, they're like you're trying to impress as like an EP or trainer or whatever. You're like, oh, can't quite get this 10-kilo plate off.
It's the awkward height where it's like, I don't know whether my hands go like under or over.
Or like when it's like on the ground doing like deadlifts or something, you're like sort of like trying to move it and it's getting stuck to the ground. Ugh, gross.
I nearly just threw up.
That's the most embarrassing thing ever. Yeah. That's
gross.
And that happens to me quite a bit, I reckon.
There are a few of my big ones.
Like it. I have one from touch football, so a bit more niche in Australia, big game, touch footy. When people score a try now, I think, with the partnership with NRL, it used to always be a touchdown, but now a try, and they try to kick it back to halfway, but Skin, you would have seen that fucking miss by like 40 metres. And it goes like to the end of the field, it goes off the side of their foot into the sub box. You're like, yeah, well done, mate. Thanks for that. That's good.
Yeah. Well, they throw those little flick passes back there as well. It's
yeah, they still, like the flick pass, but again, to get it like 5 metres, probably just run it back, I think.
Love that shit.
And then Aussie rules, like more at our level, you see it not so much in AFL because guys can actually kick it far, but the early celebration because you think it's gone through, touched on the goal. It's like drops like 5 metres short. We saw it twice last year when blokes like setting off like finger in the air to the boundary of 3.5 people in the crowd, and then hasn't made it, mate. That's just marked on the goal line.
Marked on the goal line. Kick out, is it?
true.
Great, wonderful. The popular ones we got from the Chocs. There's 4 that absolutely stood out, like most common. 2 golf related. One's slow golf. Yeah, slow.
See, I can't relate to that because I'm the slow golfer.
Yeah. Well, Skin, you actually have a friend that's a slower golfer.
And this is the one I was practice swings. Like, I'm all good to have like a practice swing or two. That's fine. Get it quick. Your best mate Josh, one of the great fellas, Josh, on your Bucks party. First hole, Byron Bay Golf Course. Line up behind us to get on.
Yep.
How many, Mickers? 8 to 11?
Oh, I was gonna say 6, but you're probably right.
Yeah.
6 to 8.
Yep.
6 to 11.
6 to 11. 7-11, sponsors hole.
And then his practice paid off.
By hitting it 8 metres directly sideways.
I think the second hole was 4 metres straight into the water.
In fairness to Josh, that's the first game he's ever played. So that was more the thing is like
100% can
he
cop
just.
that.
But his practice swings were not going to fix his game.
That was the problem.
Graham off 22, who plays 3 days a week, doesn't need 5 practice putts to leave it 8 feet short. And then the 2 other major ones, iron covers, so covering your irons with like a little iron, like a wood.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
They're a
I
thing,
read it in the.
But again, that's a fucking slow play. And one for you. Oh, and you a little bit too. Keeping in short sleeves.
Yeah, I've always like aligned with that. I feel like not as many people do it anymore. I also read some comment that one of the replies that said keeping in long sleeves icks them, which I feel like is just the opposite of.
Sense.
Yeah, that's like you should keep in long sleeves. I think keeping in short sleeves is weird. Exception was Brendan McCallum double wristband.
No, that was Adam Perore as well. Did the same thing.
I did that for a bit when I was a kid because I watched them do it and was like, and then I realized I had no muscles, so didn't look as cool.
I think the other exception is if you go short sleeves and a floppy, and it's like you're just so obviously taking the piss. You know you look like an idiot, and it's just funny.
Yeah, that's fair.
Beautiful.
But then you generally also end up dropping them.
Well, that's true.
Who is winning the run battle between myself and yourself, Skin? No, this is something we haven't touched on for a while, for a couple of weeks actually, but there is a serious competition going on at the moment between who scores more runs. Unfortunately, rain's winning. It's rained out most games. Holy heck.
Roger Ain.
We're struggling to get a hit at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read out the total, Skin?
Yep.
I've got to
put me out of my misery.
Well, no, because I almost want to come to your defence here. I've got to ask Gode for how he would adjudicate this. So Leigh 316 right? So it's a staggering amount of runs.
Oh, yeah.
Skin 247. Okay, that's the totals. But
We're putting some big numbers on the board.
huge numbers. So we're starting to really threaten quadruple digits there. But I'd like to know, I guess, from you, Gode, my 316 runs have come from 16 innings, including a lot of T20 cricket, which Skin hasn't played.
Yep.
But Skin's 247 have come from 10 innings. So is it just a
2 or 3 not ounces.
well, yeah? Is it just a whoever's higher, like bad luck?
It is. What I would like to do is not an average where like you take into consideration not outs. For mine, it's purely a runs per bat.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do, right, and I'll ask my co-judge Mikas here if this is all right. So I'm going to average, you're aware of this, I'm going to average your runs out per bat.
Yep.
All right, so let's say it's 25 per bat. All right, and if he's
it's
say
probably
like
at least 80 or something.
yeah, probably. So if he's say 4 innings short of you, I'm going to add 100 to his total. Does that make sense?
That does.
So it doesn't matter not outs or any of that rubbish. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Happy with that?
I mean, I'm happy because of the situation of the competition, but I was under the impression it was purely aggregate based and that
But
I was just
haven't been
unlucky,
given a chance.
You haven't
though.
been given a chance
I
in
know.
T20 Skin. You
I
can't.
know.
I mean, the selectors,
which I was upset about.
yeah, they've got to have a good hard look at themselves. I would have thought
I
with
think
those
so
type
too.
of numbers.
Especially with your strike rate on the weekend. Don't you dare think that's gone unnoticed.
Can you tell people about that, Skin?
Yeah, please,
That
can
must
you?
have been your most fun innings ever.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. The rest of the afternoon was quite boring, but it was a really weird innings. I went out in a 2-day game of cricket with every intention of batting all day. I'm just going to bat properly. I'm going to be out here for 80 overs and I'm going to make 200 and it's going to be wonderful.
Boring.
And then that was my plan, was to be boring. And then they set a 7-2 field. 2 fielders on the leg side. There's like mid on and fine leg, so there's no one on the leg side. And he's bowled the first 4 balls were bounces.
Christmas.
And I quite enjoy hitting pull shots, so I went 4-4, 6-4, and then he stopped bowling bounces. I think I went .1 out.
So just bowled normally.
See, and that's just good planning from them. They've worked out Skin's weakness.
Just lowered him to a false sense of security.
Skin's weakness, don't bowl half triangles.
All right, so we'll keep you updated about how that competition is going. But in the meantime, Skin, can I wind the clock back, please, to the last episode? So a long time ago, last week, we played a voice message from Riley, and he'd left it on the chalk line. It was unsurprisingly about Google Feud. Again, we've seen a lot of help around fixing Google Feud. But he was Riley's voice message was different in that he was sort of working through his idea as he was on the phone to us. Right, he would sort of like change his mind 3 or 4 times. Like at one point, I think he said something, and then he was like, "Oh, actually, that's a really good idea." Like about his own idea. Right?
Yeah, we just got to listen to his brain tick over. It was wonderful. He was just problem solving.
That's right. So that prompted Skin quite enjoyed it. Skin enjoyed that style of voice note. So he said this on last week's episode.
Yes. Call us up with nothing in mind and see what happens.
That was Skin's instruction. Unsurprisingly, the Chockies did it.
Thank you.
So I've sat through
Great people.
a lot of ramblings today. And I guess I've got a couple for you here. Some of my favourites. There's a lot to get through. This is from Mitch.
Choc lads. Long time caller, first time listener here. You can call me Medium Mitch. I'm not as big as Skin, but I'm still pretty tall. Hey, I got a question about my Go card. I'm wondering if you're able to help me. Tell me if I'm fine or if I'll get a fine. I was on the train and went past Bowen Hills. You can see where all those trains are lined up. I assume that's where they go to cool down for the night to get graffitied on. Some of the tags look pretty cool. Others are hard to read. I don't know what they say. There's a sign advertising swimming with the dolphins. I reckon that'd be pretty expensive. My brother swam with some sharks at the beach. It cost him an arm and a leg. He's all right now. I call him my half-brother.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure I'm one of the annoying punters who came up to Lethal and didn't stop talking that he spoke about the other day.
Oh, no.
I've been to 2 of his games lately. First was the T20 final against Gode's Valley's team, where Leigh and Marn got fined for umpire dissent after Lethal claimed a bump ball catch. He only made not many off plenty that day.
Oh, great.
And the other one was at Toombul in the inaugural day-nighter. He made 2. I think I might be his bad luck charm. Speaking of charming, my girlfriend was leaving a stack of catalogues and brochures around the house. Most of them were jewellery ones or something. I don't know. She had a few things circled, so I had a fair idea what she was chasing. I went to a dude who he was a specialist at
How
making
long does this go for?
handcrafted stroke pieces. And only a few weeks later, he'd finished making the Tasmanian oak magazine rack I'd asked for. All right, my bus is here. Hooroo.
What happened about the fine? I wanted to help with the go-card thing.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really ever ask us.
we got
anything.
off.
I'll maybe call back next week and ask.
Yeah, but
he certainly suckered you in, though. You listened the whole time.
yeah, but that's rambling for you. That can happen.
That happens.
So you asked for that last week. That's what you asked for people to do that.
Yeah, I wanted to see what you'd come up with if you just started talking with no plan.
I've got one more example for you.
Please.
Good. Great.
Please. Wonderful podcasting.
Hi, Chocs. Actually, hang on. We're the Chocs. I don't know what you guys are. Hello. It's Archie from the UK. I'm writing in. I'm speaking in with a joke. This one's probably not for Dave the Brit.
Oh,
because it's clean. Actually, hang on. It's a threefold joke. So these are not for Dave the Brit because they're clean. I had this friend, and he was working in France in a cheese factory, and it exploded at the time, and sorry, all that was left was debris.
nice.
Thank you. And it was funny actually because the same friend, he worked at this cheese factory, and he had a small horse in his garden at the time, but his landlord didn't let them have any pets, and he was covering it in cheese from the factory. And I said, "Mate, what are you doing? Why are you covering your horse in cheese?" And he was like, "I'm trying to mask a pony." Like a small horse. Okay, fine. Let's go, Trevor. And then I had the friend. He was a bit of an artist as well, and he was painting his wife. He was painting his wife in cheese, which I thought was quite odd. And I was like, and then he did it twice. He painted her over twice, and I was like, "Why have you done it twice?" And he's, "Well, I double glossed her." That's an English one. So that Dave knows jack shit. So double Gloucester is an English cheese. So that might take a bit more explaining. Anyway, much love. Mikus, now you do one.
Okay. Probably won't. Oh my god. I'm a fan. I like it.
It's
I rate it.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that last one counts. That's almost scripted. He's caught up with a very clear idea of what he wants to talk about.
well, maybe
That's not rambling.
when he gets to ramble, he just goes straight to cheese jokes. That's his thing.
Maybe.
Because Gode and I also do that.
That's
curry
borderline my
puffs.
go-to joke, the debris joke.
The brie joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've told a few cheese jokes on Iskin. Remember,
Yeah.
like, how do you get the
I will remember. Yeah,
how do you get the bear eating cheese out of the tree?
You
Remember?
say, come on, bear.
Yeah, but you obviously forgot which cheese is made backwards.
I actually have forgotten that.
It's Edam.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice skin. And also, you remember, what do you call cheese that's not yours?
Gouda.
Nacho cheese.
Excellent. So there you go. I think that can work. Maybe we just need a time cap on it.
Or
Yep.
reverse time cap bonus episode.
Okay.
I like it.
Reverse time cap. Go for as long as you can. Oh, boy.
What sponsor's getting involved on that?
None.
Rode microphones, maybe. Jeez, they're long lasting.
Oh, Steady Freddy as well.
Okay.
Do you have anything that you suck at? Well, I do, so allow me. Now, I'm presenting this information in a way that Gode invented. Well, probably stole like an artist again. It made me and Skin laugh a great deal. Last week, we went to the Callaway launch event, the Elite range. We went to Top Golf on the Thursday night. And Gode, you were smart enough to stay down for the event, which was good.
Correct.
So you got to tuck into a few, how would you say?
Sparkling amber fluids.
Correct, yes. So you sent us a message the next morning when we were driving down for our club fitting, which feels quite weird to say, given that 3 of the 4 of us still hit them sideways, and we'll let you work out which one is not hitting them sideways.
What time do you guys get to the club fitting too, by the way?
Oh, yeah. That was also an issue. I mean, the traffic can be bad on the way down the coast.
No, don't make me.
No, that was actually incredibly unlucky.
It was. It was.
You know how Apple,
go. No.
What? There was multiple cars on the M1.
Oh yeah, there were a few cars on
the
M1.
busiest road in the state had traffic on it at school time.
It's more the crash that hurts.
No, it was the crash. We went so early, right?
What
There
time did you
shouldn't
leave?
be. I think we would have left
5 to
by
7.
like 7:15.
That's
somewhere
not
around
so early.
Yeah,
Mate,
it's
there was
not.
an hour
It's not.
15
There
down
would-
the
to
coast.
do an hour and 5-minute drive in an hour 15 in school traffic is not so early.
It wasn't school.
6:30
There
is
was
so
school
early.
traffic was not a problem. There aren't schools on the highway. It's like we were driving down, traffic was cruising. Then there's a crash. Then Apple Maps decides it's going to take us off the highway to go around the crash. We get off the highway, drive straight past the crash. Like literally 40 meters later, it's like that's how we just had to get to there. And then it's obviously set everyone off the highway. So now we're sitting in this traffic waiting to get on the highway, watching everyone on the highway drive 110 k's an hour.
Quite funny.
No, it is funny.
Incredibly frustrating.
At 8:05 a.m. when you text us going, yeah, we're not going to make it, Mick and I looked at each other. We were like, we nearly just both simultaneously like threw our phones on the ground.
Well, we also went in a good way in the car trip. We were like, how have we done this again?
So I had plans of being so early I could get breakfast on the way. I wanted a Guzman burrito. Didn't happen.
But you sent a message, Gode, that cracked us up on the way. And you said, two truths, no lie. I have a small snack. It's the first, and I have a raging headache. It's the second. And for some reason, just in our mental state, that really tickled us. We just thought that was great. That was just great. It's what a format. 2 truths, no lie, rather than just mucking around with
It's
all the
just
lie.
facts about yourself.
Just facts, basically. But why would you muck around with trying to work out what the lie is? Just give 2 truths, don't lie at all. It's wonderful. So I want to tell you this story in that same format. I wear size 9.5 shoes, and I suck at meditation. Right? Let me tell you a story about this. I wrote as a goal this year that I would like to meditate like a couple of times a week just to clear my mind, right? And so I was doing it with Rochelle, and it being the meditation.
Okay.
Yeah, and it says like the voice that's in your head that's not actually in your head. You're listening to it out loud on the Calm app, I think. Said like, all right, guys. So just imagine that. Do you want to stay present in the moment here? So imagine that. Use the metaphor that any log that comes into your mind, you're floating in the river. Any log that comes in, you're just pushing it away. So any thought that comes in, picture it like a log that you're just trying to push away, right? That was the metaphor that was given, which is just not. I don't know, but that's what they said. That's what they said. But so we got to the end of the meditation.
Of the log.
Not the end of the log, but end of the meditation. And Rochelle said, "Oh, what? How'd you go? Like, what thoughts came into your head that you had to sort of push away?" And I was like, "I don't have any thoughts. I was just like picturing logs the whole time."
That is one of the thoughts to push away, you fucking imbecile.
Rochelle had to say, like, you know that was a metaphor. You went, like. You don't actually sit there and picture logs. So the whole time I got to the end, I hadn't done any meditating. I just thought about logs. It's also not a sentence I'm proud of. Now that I'm
no. Try listening to it, mate.
Oh my god.
No, well, that was the problem. I didn't listen.
Oh, fuck.
So there you go. That's my story. Meditation. I'll stink at.
Okay.
And also, I came into the office today, and Mick has had quite a funny conversation with him that I think fits into this format as well.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. So my name's Michael. I also suck at my job.
What'd you do today, bud?
Do you want to explain?
I want you to tell it. 'Cause it's so funny.
It actually shattered me.
Oh,
I know.
Mick,
So I was
don't
like
be
looking
that.
at the whiteboard. We've got like a few brands we're working with, and I was like, "Oh, this is so good." And there's an alcohol company. I won't say the name.
Perfect.
But anyway, Leigh mentioned it a few weeks ago, and I was like, "I'm going to write a script for this video." I had an idea. I was so pumped. Sent the script through. They thought it was good. Turns out the brand doesn't, and they've approved us doing something for them. But I got so excited. I looked at the board and I've gone, "Oh, Leigh, are we doing the script?" And he went, "Oh, like we are doing work, but we have to change the whole script." And I was just going, "That's the only script I've ever done, and I'm never doing."
That's
He was so excited because it's like up on the board. And he's just like, "Oh, we got them over the line. Hell yeah!" So they like the script. I was like,
well, they
what
like
about
us.
that?
That's bad. That's bad luck. That is not. Do not take that personally.
Also, good thing we have 5 security cameras because that'll be a funny video.
Oh, yes.
Did you break down? Did you have a
No,
mental
we
break?
just
no,
got
like it's got audio and everything, so we'll
perfect.
have that all on camera
Excellent.
of me just going,
Oh, that's unlucky.
That was hard. As soon as I said that out loud, I was like, oh, no.
Did you not
Lost him.
think? Did you not think?
Nah, I
that
didn't really think about that at the time. I was just,
Two of the
logs have to be one of the log has to be one of the funnier words.
yeah. But that's literally what they said on the app.
Yeah.
I don't get. Surely
Picture
you could
there's
be
a
like
log coming into your head and then just move it
anything
away down the
else.
street.
Yeah.
Well, they could have said
Leaf.
crocodiles, but that's
Le-
just
A
scary.
stick.
yeah, a stick.
Yeah. All right.
Gode is on the tools this week. As we said, it's the most preparation he's ever done for a podcast episode. And he's even invented a new game. Obviously, it's on trial. It's never been played before, so we don't have a jingle for it. But as always, we do our trials in the main episode.
Correct. Except for this one where I did it work.
We should have recorded that and put it in the main
Yeah,
episode.
absolutely. No, this one is, all right, punk song title or famous quote.
Okay.
Punk song title, not lyrics title.
Title of the song. So basically, I'm going to give you, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these.
Yeah.
I'm going to read out either a punk song title or a famous quote. You just have to tell me which one it is.
All right.
Now, I'll throw a bonus one in. You don't have to do this, all right? But if you can tell me, for example, if it is a song, if you can tell me the artist of the song, I'll give you a bonus point.
That's great. Okay.
All right? And you're going to write them down on the whiteboard so there's no cheating.
How do you spell quote? Is it you first or O first?
C.
I'll figure it out.
Figure it out. All right. The first couple are a little bit easy. We'll ease our way into it. All right, number 1. All right. Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off.
Wow.
Yeah, this
That's
pen-
concerning that that's the easy one.
The first couple
obviously don't know enough about punk music. That stumped me. It's a wonderful title and also a wonderful quote.
All right.
What a game.
Reveal.
Yeah.
I think that it's a song.
Song.
That's a quote.
Yeah, I wrote title, song title.
And I can tell you that it's by Fall Out Boy.
You're so close.
Damn it. Panic,
It's
is
a
it Panic at the
song
Disco?
title, and it's Panic at the Disco.
Ah, damn it. So, wait. Who gets that?
That hurts.
Leigh 1, Mitch 1.
Okay.
All right.
Mikus.
I'll give
Dot ball.
Yep.
That was
Stop ball.
was that early? No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Panic at
Alrighty.
the Disco. Damn it.
Ready?
Yep.
Someday, in the event that mankind actually figures out what it is that this world revolves around, thousands of people are going to be shocked and perplexed to find out it was not them. Sometimes this includes me.
That has. Okay. I'm not going to ruin the game, but I assume we're all on the same page. That has to be the thing.
Yes. Yes.
All right, reveal.
I think it's a quote.
It's a song.
It is definitely a song.
No, that can't be a song.
It is the longest song title in history by a band called The Chariot.
I did that as a piss take.
I had a feeling that, yeah, you were going to have done something ropey like that. Damn it. So Mikus has got the correct thing there.
So you're all on one. This is good.
Okay.
That's amazing.
This is good.
I could
is
have
that
really
a
done with
song
that
title?
Panic at the Disco bonus
Yeah,
point.
absolutely. All right. All right, number 3. If you can't ride 2 horses at once, you should get out of the circus.
What the fuck's that mean?
You've just done all punk songs. All 7 are just punk songs.
Let's reveal.
I think it's a quote.
Quote.
Song.
It's a song.
Oh,
come
my
on.
gosh.
By asking Alexandria.
Yeah, I was not going to get that.
No, I would, mate.
Actually, pretty.
What is that
pretty
song
big band.
possibly about?
Yeah.
Don't know. Riding 2 horses at once.
Yeah, but there are other things in the circus.
Oh, I don't know if they're talking about a circus. Oh, they actually were.
What if they
you
were?
should get out of the circus. All righty.
If they were, it was probably intense chat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good. Good gear.
I actually met a couple of campers the other day. Jeez, they were intense.
No.
That's
no,
fine.
we're just
We're just
mucking
mucking
around.
around. We won't put that in the main episode.
That's the title video. All right, number 4. We live our lives for those who don't have the chance to.
Frick's sake. Is this...
Isn't it a great game?
It really is.
This is going to be the time I break. This feels a lot
Let's
like
just-
tossing a coin.
Yeah.
Whenever
This
you're
is
ready
just
to
like-
reveal.
I think it's a quote.
Quote.
It's a quote.
Oh,
a
well
3-way
done.
ding.
We've all got. So
what
what's
was
that?
everyone's thought process there? Because mine was like, that's just a multiple choice test if you have too many C's in a row. You're not going C again.
Yeah, exactly. That was what I had 3 C's, but they were also both songs.
Skin, you don't think I haven't thought of that already?
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
What are we up to the 5th and Skin's ahead?
It's in at 5, so there's 3 more to go.
Skin on 3?
I'm on 3.
2.
I've got 2, yeah.
Flowers are the music of the ground, from earth lips spoken without sound.
I hate that.
Say again?
Flowers are the music of the ground, from earth lips spoken without sound.
What the hell could that possibly mean?
Don't know.
I wish you'd chosen some things that we'd actually know, not guess. But that's fine. No, it's fine.
Reveal.
Song.
Quote.
Who is that quote by?
Fucked if I
What
know,
am I
mate.
talking
I think
about?
it was Walt Disney.
Yeah. All right. 2 more to go.
Oh my
This
God.
is a
Still 2 to
humdinger.
go.
Skin's up by, 1 point?
All right. Anyone can dig a hole, but it takes a real man to call it home.
Oh my gosh. That,
Anyone can dig a hole, but it takes a real man to call it home.
I've broken my whiteboard. It's just not good.
that is bad.
Mainly for the whiteboard.
What are you going, Skin? I think that it has to be a song.
Quote.
Song.
Oh no.
Wow.
Crikey.
Is this a
Wow.
3-way
Wait.
playoff?
Yes.
Oh, can anyone?
And that, yes,
Yeah.
that was by
Yeah.
The
bonus
Offspring.
point. Imagine if that was
No.
correct. Yeah. Who was it by?
Under Oath.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't mind them.
All right. Lucky last one.
Oh, this hurts.
All righty. There is a good reason these tables are numbered. You just haven't thought of it yet.
I know it.
He doesn't. He's bluffing.
No, I absolutely do.
He's bluffing.
Okay.
Okay.
Reveal me.
It's a song.
It's a song.
It's a song.
Okay.
Has anyone got the artist for the bonus point?
Come
No,
on,
no.
Mikus.
What does it make us? Yeah, so we're all right, which makes it
A three-way tie with no tiebreaker. One of the great games.
And so now we do the win by
Flipping a coin.
First to guess the artist.
First to guess the artist. 3, 2, 1, go.
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco.
Oh my God!
You are kidding me. It gets another point.
One of the great flukes. I don't know any other bands.
In the world.
One of the great games.
Oh, well done, Gigas. Well done.
You happy
That's
with that?
very good.
You need to keep your
Very
whiteboard
good.
for the tweet of the
Oh,
week.
really?
What's it called? X.
You're in for an X. Sorry,
Yeah.
let me get that jingle for
Yeah.
you. Jeez, Gode, you've prepared well here.
Mate, that's what happens when you're on full-time wage.
You're in for an X. Yeah. Someone else.
But not this
Someone will read it next. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good one. Nah, internet.
All right. Just fade that down for me, buddy. Beautiful.
Thank you, man. Yeah,
Awesome.
there we
Hey,
go.
before I read this out, I need you to write a name down for me, all of you.
Okay.
All right. Jeremy
Yep.
Collingson. So COLLINGSON.
Yep.
All righty. You all good?
Yep.
Spell it again for me, sorry.
Jeremy
Yep.
and then Collingson.
Yep.
COLLINGSON.
Beautiful.
All right. So this tweet's from Lucas Rush. All right. Replace the first 4 letters of both your names with fuck. I'm fucks fuck.
First 4 letters. Are we doing it for his name?
For
or-
Jeremy and then Jeremy Collingson. I think I'll sit this one out.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's excellent.
Is that better than I got you to write it down?
Yeah, I think that actually, I'm glad that I could see that. That helps a lot. All right. Now, we need to a call back to the start of the episode. Any riddle guesses?
Come on.
What are you talking about?
My only. Yeah.
My one guess was it doesn't make any sense. So, all right.
My guess, mine was the letter N.
Wow.
Oh, Gode, that's freaky.
Genuinely the great guess of all time.
Is that it?
Yes.
Wait,
It has to
wait.
be
What
because
was the
it
riddle?
works widow, It makes window, widow, and take it out of it.
I didn't get the door thing though.
Makes door donor. So you save a life.
Oh, I didn't even get that bit. Yeah, I just did the window for the widow.
I was a key.
That's Christmas.
I was along the lines of like glass or something.
I was also thinking too literally. Damn it.
Actually, I think at one stage I was going to say a fireman.
Okay.
If you put him through a door, he might go save a life.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you take him out of the window, he
Then
might.
the
Save
person in the building dies and leaves a widow.
Gotcha. Not a
I
bad
don't mind
guess.
that.
Probably also right, Skin, but no Joe Daddy point for you. One for Gode. Damn it. And one for you for winning the game.
Yeah,
So
don't think
there
that
is
just
one
goes.
for
So
me.
there
So
is
you
one.
got one. Yeah. Not sure what makes the overall table, actually. I think Skin was ahead 7-6. So now he'll go to 8-7 ahead.
Are you only 1 point ahead of me and I haven't been here for a month? Is that correct?
Yep.
He has caught up, though.
Same reason why I haven't got many lately. I was away for a while.
Oh, yeah? What are you on?
What?
One.
Oh, 1. 2? 1.
He's also been here for every episode. He wasn't away at all.
I've played every single game where there wasn't a chance to win.
You haven't ran a game or anything? Yeah.
No.
Had every opportunity to get points.
That's unlucky, buddy.
It's not really my
No,
fault.
you ran. No. You ran a game. I don't remember what it was though.
Well, it wouldn't have been well.
No, he did.
Probably Google feud.
ran
back
a
when it
He
sucked.
ran a game either just before Christmas or the one episode after Christmas. I was here.
I should have a point for running a game.
Nah, you did. I'm so
I got a point for running it.
I'll get a point every week. Well, except
Well,
this week.
you don't
Gode
get
ran.
one.
True.
Nah, you did. I'm sure you did.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
One of the great mysteries.
Yeah. Like that
Riddle.
Like that riddle. Fucking easy.
Rightio, that's another We Got the Chocolates podcast complete. Now, we'd love you to get in contact with us. WeGotTheChocolates.com.au is the website, or at We Got the Chocolates wherever you are on social media. Skin, you've got some homework for us.
I do. It is all YouTube related, I believe. If you don't already know, we've split our YouTube channel into 2 episodes. So if you're listening, go watch the podcast on the podcast channel and go and watch the recent Magic video on the Not Podcast channel. That is just the main channel. It's always been there. It's a really cool video. And everyone, like the people that have watched it, have all left lovely comments. People seem to enjoy it. So maybe you will too.
I'll throw it out there. It's our best video. I reckon it's fucking outstanding.
I enjoyed
It actually was a sick video. It was really fun to film.
Yeah.
It was.
I still don't understand that last magic trick. It makes no sense.
I don't think we understand most of them, to be honest with you.
No.
Even the Rubik's Cube one got me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got.
He did this. And that was it.
Yeah, no. I
And then he
have
did the
nothing.
Rubik's Cube as well.
But the thing the thing I love the most about the last joke is Michael blaming you and thinking you.
No, I still think you were in on it.
Cody's just
I do.
like, what you have to understand is I didn't do that.
So you're not quite picking it up then. I have no idea what the fuck's going
I
on.
still think you were somehow clued in. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. To a bloke I'd never met before.
Will you? No. You, I don't know,
And
but
if you
I
have
think
no
you-
idea what we're talking about, go watch the video.
Yeah.
Correct. Remember to get out and have a chinwag with a few of your mates this week. If you're doing that, you're absolutely getting the chocolates. We'll speak to you again this time next week. Thanks very much for being here. And that stumps. Good luck in the future, too.
Well,
Love you.
nice. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
love
love
you
you.
guys.
Yeah.
You guys are great.